Welcome back to Horoscope TV.
Thanks. It's really great to be looking at the charts today.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this one. So, if you're listening to this, you are likely a bold, adventurous Sagittarius.
Absolutely.
And this is basically your survival guide for the week of June 29 to July 5, 2026.
A very, very important week.
Right. And you absolutely need to tune in today because, honestly, we are looking at a week of massive, earth-shaking shifts.
Yeah, massive is the right word for it.
It's just wild. We're tracking a forecast that combines, sudden bursts of incredible, mind-blowing luck with a few very tricky hurdles.
Hurdles that require some really careful stepping.
Exactly. It is a week of major growth, and you are going to need this map to navigate it perfectly. So looking at the astrological charts right now, what are we seeing?
Well, the sky is essentially like a cosmic traffic jam right now.
A traffic jam.
Yeah, totally. Looking at the astro data for this 7-day window, I mean, the sheer amount of planetary movement is just staggering. We are not just talking about, one or two planets shifting around.
Right, it's more than that.
Way more. We have a major full moon. We have a planet throwing things in reverse, and massive energy shifts happening literally within hours of each other.
Oh, wow. So it's busy.
Oh, the astro data is glowing red hot with activity.
Which means we have a lot of ground to cover today.
We really do.
We are going to break down exactly how this traffic jam impacts, well, your love life, your job, your wallet, and your physical health.
All the big ones.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we are going to keep it completely grounded in reality. No confusing star talk, just the straight facts on how your everyday life is going to feel.
I love that. Keep it simple.
Right. So let's jump right into the fire. The week kicks off on June 29th, and we are hit immediately with a double event.
Yes, a very intense double event.
On one side, we have a full moon in the sign of Capricorn, and on the other side, Mercury is going retrograde in Cancer.
It's a lot to handle on a Monday.
It really is. So let's pull these apart, starting with the moon. How does a fire sign like, a free-spirited Sagittarius handle this heavy earth energy from Capricorn?
Well, it creates a lot of tension at first.
Tension, like bad tension.
Not necessarily bad, just uncomfortable. Let's
Yeah.
analyze the astro data behind a full moon first.
Okay.
Think of a full moon as like a giant spotlight turning on in a really dark room.
Oh, I like that visual.
Yeah, it brings things to a peak, it reveals what is hidden, and it demands completion. You can't ignore it.
Right. The light is just glaring right at you.
Exactly. Now, wrap that spotlight in the energy of Capricorn.
Oh, boy.
Capricorn is, it's the strict, hardworking, no-nonsense manager of the zodiac.
The boss.
Totally the boss. It cares about rules, routines, and hard work.
And Sagittarius hates all of that.
Exactly. For you, a free-spirited Sagittarius who just loves to wander and absolutely hates schedules, this moon is pointing a harsh light right at your daily habits.
Like your work routines and stuff.
Yeah, it's pushing you to clear out old bad habits.
So, I'm picturing that one messy closet everyone has in their house. You know the one.
Oh, absolutely. The doom closet.
Yes. You walk past it every single day. You know it is a complete disaster in there. And, the thought of opening the door just hangs over your head.
Yep. You just pretend it doesn't exist.
Right. You avoid it because you'd much rather be out having fun. But the energy of this Capricorn moon is basically handing you a garbage bag and forcing you to open that door.
That is exactly the feeling. It completely forces the issue.
Ah, sounds exhausting.
It is, but the reward for opening that door is huge.
Really?
Oh, yeah. The charts show that this specific full moon brings a major work project or maybe a long-standing task to a very successful close.
So the hard work actually pays off.
It does. It is going to demand a little sweat, but once you finally roll up your sleeves, throw away the junk, and organize those shelves, the feeling of relief is going to be massive.
Like a literal weightlifting off your shoulders at work.
Exactly that.
And it feels like, that organizing energy probably bleeds into the wallet too.
Big time.
Because when you start cleaning up your daily life, you usually stumble across, all the things you're just wasting money on.
Yes, the money charts are very, very clear on this.
What do they say?
Well, Capricorn demands to see the receipts.
Show me the receipt.
Exactly. This moon provides a rare moment of crystal clear financial vision for a Sagittarius.
Okay, so what does that look like?
You are going to sit down, maybe look at your bank app on your phone, and suddenly see the slow drain of your cash.
Oh, the slow drain is the worst.
It really is. You will spot like the 3 streaming services you never use, or that gym membership you completely forgot about.
Or the habit of buying a really expensive coffee every single morning.
Right. And the great thing is, the Capricorn energy gives you the actual discipline to hit the cancel button and put that money into savings.
Wow. So we have this incredible, really productive push to get our lives together.
We do.
But wait. While we are busy organizing that closet, the universe is like pulling us backward at the exact same time, right?
Yes. It's a real tug of war.
Because on that same day, June 29th, Mercury turns retrograde in the sign of Cancer.
Yep, the dreaded retrograde.
Well, let's talk about what a retrograde actually does, because, I mean, people always panic when they hear that word.
They do, and honestly, often for good reason.
Right.
Mercury is the planet that handles the flow of information.
Like communication and stuff.
Exactly. It rules communication, travel plans, technology, contracts, all of that.
Okay.
So when we say it goes retrograde, it means from our view here on Earth, the planet appears to just stop and move backward in the sky.
Like a car backing up.
Right. And energetically, it means the normal forward flow of information gets totally tangled up.
Oh, so things just break.
Yeah. Emails
yeah.
bounce back, flights get delayed, simple misunderstandings happen so easily.
And, okay, it is happening in Cancer this time, which is a water sign.
Yes, very important point.
And water signs are all about deep feelings. So this is not just about, like, a printer breaking at the office.
No.
This is about emotional miscommunication.
Precisely. That is the real danger zone for a Sagittarius right now.
Because Sagittarians are pretty direct, right?
Very direct.
Yeah.
You are known for being very blunt. You speak your mind quickly, and you value honesty over just being polite.
We just say it like it is.
Right. But with Mercury moving backward in a super sensitive sign like Cancer, people are going to take your normal, everyday bluntness as a personal attack.
Oh, no. Like, they'll read into it too much.
Way too much. You might send a quick text to your partner or a friend that just says, can't make it tonight.
Which is just a normal text.
Completely normal. But because of this retrograde energy, they might read it and think, oh my gosh, they hate me. They never want to see me again.
Wow. That sounds like a total minefield.
It's definitely a day to tread lightly.
If I am listening to this, I am wondering how on earth I am supposed to act.
Right, it's confusing.
I mean, you were telling me the Capricorn moon wants me to charge ahead, wrap up projects, and get things done.
Yes.
But then the Mercury retrograde is telling me to slow down, watch my words, and basically assume everything is going to break.
Exactly.
How do you balance those two completely opposing forces?
Well, you manage it by splitting your focus between the past and the future.
Okay, tell me more about that.
Let's analyze the push and pull here. The full moon energy is all about finishing what is already in motion.
The stuff on your desk right now.
Right. While the Mercury retrograde energy is a giant warning sign about starting brand new things.
Ah. So the rule of thumb here is to finish the old, but pause the new.
That's exactly it. Use that productive Capricorn energy to finish the report you started last month.
Or finally clean the house.
Yes. Or have a closing conversation about a topic you and your partner have already been discussing for a while.
But, like, do not sign a brand new lease today.
Absolutely not. Do not pitch a brand new project to your boss.
Bad idea.
And definitely do not bring up a brand new relationship issue because the words will just come out entirely wrong.
So tie up the loose ends, but leave the fresh yarn alone for now.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yes, leave the fresh yarn alone.
That makes perfect sense. So we put our heads down, we finish our work, and we just bite our tongues a little bit on the 29th.
Just for a bit.
And it is a really good thing we clear the decks, because the very next day, the energy completely flips.
Oh, it flips in a huge way.
Yeah, we move out of the heavy earth energy, and on June 30th, someone basically pours gasoline on the fire.
Yes. Jupiter enters the sign of Leo.
Okay, so break this down for us, because this sounds huge.
Oh, this is one of the most important dates of the entire year for you.
Wait, of the whole year?
Absolutely. To truly grasp why this is so huge, we have to talk about what a ruling planet actually is.
Okay, lay it on me.
Every zodiac sign has a planet that acts as its personal boss.
Like the manager of that sign.
Right. And for Sagittarius, that boss is Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of massive growth, extreme luck, big ideas, and like endless optimism.
So it's a good planet to have in your corner.
The best. It is a giant magnifying glass. Wherever Jupiter goes, things just get bigger.
And right now, it is moving into Leo.
Yes.
And Leo is a fire sign. just like Sagittarius.
Exactly.
So we have a planet of growth and luck stepping into an environment of pure, dramatic fire.
It is an absolute explosion of confidence.
Oh,
When your ruling planet moves into a friendly fire sign like that, the universe essentially hands you a microphone and pushes you right into the spotlight.
so you're going to feel pretty good.
You are going to wake up feeling like a heavy, wet blanket has just been pulled off you. The restrictions from the day before, they are completely gone.
So looking at the charts, it seems like this hits the love life first, right?
It really does.
Because Leo is the sign of romance, grand gestures, and just having fun.
It completely floods your house of love and joy with lucky energy.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
It is. If you have been feeling bored in your relationship lately, or if you are single and just feeling kind of invisible,
Yeah.
this transit changes everything.
Really? How so?
You're going to feel more playful, way more romantic, and just deeply eager to enjoy the thrill of life.
You'll actually want to leave the house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You will want to go out, be seen, laugh loudly, and just be around people.
And you will have the physical energy to actually do it, right? Because fire energy is moving energy. It is not sitting on the couch watching TV.
No, not at all. Your physical and mental health get a massive boost here.
That's great news.
The mental fog just clears out completely. You'll wake up feeling vibrant, fully alive, and just vibrating with natural energy.
Like you drank 3 cups of coffee, but without the jitters.
Exactly. You will feel bold enough to just take on the world.
But I want to pump the brakes for just a second here.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Because I see a massive trap hidden in this chart.
You spotted it.
Yeah. We have Jupiter, which makes everything bigger.
Right.
We have Leo, which loves flash, drama, luxury, and living large.
Yes, very flashy.
And you just told me that yesterday, the listener finally got their bank account organized and stopped wasting money.
I did say that.
So does this Jupiter transit threaten to ruin all that hard work?
It is a massive risk, yes, and it is so crucial to recognize it before it happens.
Because they're going to want to spend, right?
Yes. Jupiter in Leo makes you feel incredibly generous.
Okay.
In fact, it makes you feel rich completely, regardless of what your bank balance actually says.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Very. You will be out with friends feeling this amazing, joyful fire, and you will suddenly want to buy a round of drinks for the entire bar.
Drinks are on me, guys.
Exactly. Or you will be sitting at home feeling bold and decide to just book a totally unplanned, really expensive flight just for the thrill of it.
The danger of feeling like a millionaire when you are actually on a budget.
Exactly. You must balance this intense desire for total freedom with the strict reality of the budget you just built the day before.
So you have to be your own chaperone.
Yes. Let the fire burn bright in your personality, in your romance, and, in your physical energy.
Right.
But do not let it burn a hole in your pocket.
Keep the wallet locked up while you enjoy the party.
Lock it up tight.
That is great advice because we're going to need all our wits about us as we move toward Thursday, July 2nd.
Oh, Thursday is a wild ride.
Yeah, I am looking at the charts for this day, and it is just a tangled web. It is a day of extreme friction mixed with incredible charm.
It's very confusing energy.
We have totally opposing forces fighting for control here. So let's start with the positive side first. What is happening with the love charts?
We have a very, very special alignment today. Venus forms a beautiful, smooth connection with Lilith.
Okay, what does that mean?
Well, we call this a trine, which means the two planets are sitting at an angle where their energies blend perfectly together, like without any effort at all.
Just a smooth flow.
Right. Now, Venus is the planet of traditional love, beauty, and harmony.
The classic romance stuff.
Exactly. But Lilith is different.
How so?
Lilith represents a raw, untamed, slightly rebellious kind of attraction.
Oh, so it is not the sweet, holding hands kind of love.
No, not at all.
It is that magnetic, across the room, deeply intense kind of pull.
Exactly. And when Venus and Lilith blend together smoothly like this, it gives your personality an almost magical charm.
Like a glow.
Yes. You are going to have a presence today that is totally irresistible.
Wow.
People will be drawn to you without even knowing why. You will just walk into a room and naturally hold the attention of everyone there.
So if you are single, this is the day to be brave.
Oh, absolutely.
Go to the coffee shop, say yes to the invitation after work, just put yourself out there.
Yes, get out of the house.
Because you are carrying this invisible magnet, and someone new and exciting is very likely to get pulled right into your orbit.
It is a phenomenal day for a first date or just meeting someone new.
That's great.
But This is where the day becomes very complex.
Right, the friction.
Because while you are walking around with this incredible personal charm, your professional life is basically hitting a brick wall.
Yikes. What's happening at work?
On this exact same day, the planet Mars forms a hard, tense angle with the node.
A square.
Yes.
And a square always means two forces crashing into each other,
Hmm.
demanding a compromise.
Right. You got it. Mars is the planet of action, aggression, and just wanting to move forward quickly.
Right. Let's go. Let's go.
While the node represents your destiny or the long-term path forward.
Okay.
When they crash into each other, it causes immediate friction in your workplace.
What does that look like in real life?
It usually involves a boss or a coworker strongly disagreeing with you about the future direction of a project.
Oh, I can picture this perfectly.
Yeah.
You were still riding that wave of Jupiter confidence from a couple of days ago.
Yep.
You feel bold. You feel like you know exactly what the right answer is. You walk into a meeting and pitch your idea, and your boss just flatly says, no, we're doing it the safe way.
Exactly. And because Mars is involved in this transit,
Your first instinct is to fight back.
and that is the worst thing you could do today.
Really? Why?
The friction is a test. Do not let that sudden burst of confidence turn into sheer stubbornness.
Ah, right.
You might feel superior, but a square means you have to bend or the whole thing just breaks. You must stay calm, stay flexible, and find a middle ground at work.
Just take a deep breath and let it go.
Yes.
Well, that is frustrating enough on its own. But the hits keep coming on July 2nd.
They really do.
What does the astro data say about money today?
It brings a heavy dose of anxiety, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Jupiter forms a hard angle with Chiron.
Okay, Chiron. Remind me what that is.
To understand this, we need to analyze Chiron. Chiron is an asteroid known as the wounded healer.
Wounded healer. Okay.
The precursors are deep, often hidden insecurities. You know, the things that secretly scare us.
Like failure or going broke.
Exactly. So when Jupiter, the planet that makes everything bigger, crashes into Chiron, it expands that fear massively.
So how does that actually play out in real life?
The charts indicate an unexpected expense is very likely to pop up today.
Like a surprise bill?
Right. A car suddenly makes a weird noise and needs a costly repair. A random medical bill arrives in the mail.
Or piece of technology you need for work just completely dies.
Exactly. And the money leaving your account is annoying, sure, but it is the emotional trigger that really hurts.
Because it hits that deep insecurity.
Yes, it triggers an old, deep worry about your financial security. You start panicking, thinking, I will never get ahead. I am always going to be struggling.
Oh, that tight, cold feeling in your chest when the unexpected bill hits the table.
It's awful.
So let's zoom out and look at this listener's day.
Okay.
They wake up feeling incredibly attractive and charming.
Right.
They go to work and get into a frustrating, stubborn argument with their boss.
Yeah.
Then they come home, check the mail, and find a surprise bill that makes them question their entire financial future.
It's a lot.
The emotional whiplash of July 2nd is just extreme.
Which leads us directly to the health charts for today.
Oh, I bet those aren't great.
No, they aren't. The astro data points to a very specific condition called a malefic besieged transit.
Malefic besieged transit. That sounds scary.
It's intense. Think of this as being caught in the middle of a closing door.
Ouch.
Yeah. The energy around your physical and mental health is temporarily squeezed by these difficult forces happening around you.
Well, yeah, the body keeps the score.
Exactly.
You cannot ride an emotional roller coaster all day, feeling the highs of romance, the anger of work friction, and the deep fear of financial loss without your body taking a massive hit.
Your nervous system will be completely overloaded by the evening.
So what happens?
This transit causes heavy, sudden exhaustion. You might feel a crushing tiredness hit you in the mid-afternoon, or a sudden wave of stress that just makes your shoulders ache.
So what is the prescription here? How do you survive a malefic besieged transit?
You shut the world out.
Just hide.
Basically, yes. The only way to process this kind of energetic squeeze is to prioritize deep, silent rest.
Okay.
When the workday is over, you do not go out. You go home, you lock your door, you turn your phone on silent, and you rest.
Just lie on the couch in the quiet.
Yes. Your body needs absolute quiet to recover from the friction of the day.
Rest up because, honestly, you are going to need your energy for the weekend.
You really will.
The heavy, squeezed energy of the second fades away, and by Saturday, July 4th, we are looking at pure fireworks.
Pure fireworks is exactly right.
The charts mark this as the second best date of the entire week. Mars meets Uranus. So walk us through this collision.
This is a spectacular combination of energies.
Okay.
Mars is the engine. It is pure physical drive and the desire to act.
Lots of momentum.
Right. And Uranus is the lightning bolt. It is the planet of the unexpected, the rebellious, and the sudden urge to just break free from routine.
So what happens when they meet?
When these two planets meet in the exact same spot in the sky, they spark. It brings a sudden, uncontrollable burst of bold energy.
Oh, this is music to a Sagittarius's ears.
Isn't it?
You hate being bored. You hate routine. And this transit is basically a cosmic excuse to drop everything and go on an adventure.
You will wake up on Saturday morning, and the thought of just sitting around the house will feel physically impossible.
Like your skin is itching.
Yes. You will feel an intense push toward a thrilling, new, personal adventure.
You know, if you are in a committed relationship, this is the golden ticket to keeping the spark alive.
Oh, absolutely.
We have all been in that rut where the weekend rolls around and you just do the same chores and watch the same shows.
It gets boring.
But with Mars and Uranus, you might wake up, look at your partner and say, pack a bag, we are driving 3 hours to the mountains right now. Or you drag them to a weird new art exhibit. Or you try a wildly different restaurant across town. It brings spontaneous fun back into the picture.
And you really must use this energy physically.
Physically.
Because this wild conjunction gives you a massive adrenaline rush.
Okay.
If you just sit on the couch with this energy, it turns into severe anxiety and restlessness. You will literally feel your skin crawling.
So you have to burn it off.
Exactly. It is absolutely perfect for an intense physical workout.
Like going to the gym.
Or pushing yourself harder than usual outside. Go for a long run, lift heavier weights, go rock climbing, go for a massive bike ride.
Just sweat it out.
Yes. Give the Mars energy a physical outlet so the Uranus energy can focus on bringing you fun surprises.
Okay, I love the idea of a spontaneous weekend.
It's great.
But let's talk about the wallet again.
Oh, right. The wallet.
Because we know Uranus brings surprises. And earlier, you warned us that the budget is fragile right now. Does this unpredictable lightning bolt hit our money too?
It absolutely does, and this requires extreme caution.
What could happen?
Uranus could drop a sudden financial opportunity in your lap out of nowhere.
Like an investment.
Yeah. A friend might pitch you a business idea at a barbecue and tell you that you need to invest by Monday.
Okay.
Or, on the flip side, you might be walking down the street, see an incredibly expensive item in a window, and feel a sudden burning urge to buy it immediately.
Let me challenge you on the opportunity side, though.
Go for it.
If the universe is handing you a golden ticket, right, and it is one of the best days of the week, and Mars is telling you to take action, why shouldn't the listener just grab that money opportunity right then and there?
That's a fair question, but it's because you always have to look at the entire chart, not just one isolated event.
Okay, what am I missing?
Think back to the beginning of the week. Mercury is still in retrograde.
Oh, right. The planet of details and contracts is moving backward.
Exactly. So that incredible business opportunity your friend pitches you,
Yeah.
it might sound amazing, but the retrograde fog means the details are entirely blurry right now.
Like there's stuff they aren't telling you.
Or stuff they don't even know yet. There might be hidden costs. The communication is not clear.
I see.
If you sign a check or agree to a deal while Mars and Uranus are making you feel really impulsive and Mercury retrograde is hiding the fine print,
You are walking straight into a trap.
a huge trap.
That is a phenomenal catch.
Yeah.
So the play here is to write the idea down.
Yes. Take notes.
Feel the excitement, have the brainstorming session, but firmly tell them, I will give you an answer next week.
Exactly. Wait until the energy calms down and you can actually see the details clearly before making major money choices.
Let the lightning strike, but do not try to catch it in a bottle until the storm passes.
That's a perfect way to phrase it.
And the storm finally does pass on Sunday, July 5th.
It really does.
I am looking at Sunday, and the whole board changes again. I am calling this the day of power, resolution, and healing.
I love that title for it.
After a week of massive shifts, sudden friction, and bold adventures, the energy lands incredibly smoothly.
Very smooth.
Mars is doing the heavy lifting today, making two separate connections. So let's look at the work charts first. Mars connects with Pluto.
Right. And this is where we see the payoff for the patience you showed earlier in the week.
Oh, nice.
Pluto is the planet of deep foundational power. It is the planet of transformation and getting to the absolute bottom of a problem.
Okay.
When the active energy of Mars connects perfectly with the deep power of Pluto, it grants you an incredible laser-like focus.
Remember that horrible friction on Thursday? The argument with the boss or the coworker over where the project was going.
Yes, that friction dissolves completely today.
Really, it's just gone.
You are no longer fighting against the current. This connection gives you the sheer power and the deep insight needed to conquer difficult tasks.
So you figure out the answer.
Yes, you will sit down to prepare for the week ahead, and suddenly the solution to that massive problem will just appear in your mind.
Like a light bulb.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You will know exactly how to fix it, and you will have the drive to get it done. You are going to achieve true career success because you finally have both the energy and the deep focus working together.
It is the ultimate flow state.
It really is.
You just slice through the work. And once the heavy lifting is done, Mars moves on to connect with Neptune.
Yes, the second big connection of the day.
Let's shift to the health astro data. What happens when the planet of action meets Neptune?
Well, Neptune is the planet of dreams, spirituality, and dissolving hard boundaries.
It sounds very soft.
It is. It's soft, flowing water energy. When the hot, active fire of Mars connects with the cooling waters of Neptune, it creates a soothing wave of spiritual healing.
Oh, wow. It sounds to me exactly like taking a long, warm bath after running a brutal marathon.
That is the exact vibe.
Think about the week this listener just had. On Monday, they were forced to organize their messy life.
Right.
On Tuesday, they felt like a rock star with Jupiter.
Yep.
On Thursday, they rode an emotional roller coaster of charm, anger, and financial panic.
Exhausting.
On Saturday, they had a massive adrenaline rush of adventure.
So much movement.
The muscles are sore, the brain is fried. And then Sunday hits, and this Neptune energy just wraps around them. The bold, fiery week finally settles into a state of total peace.
You sink into the water and let the chaos wash away.
It is a moment of deep mental relief.
Yes, your busy mind finally gets permission to just stop thinking for a bit. It was the perfect, gentle end to a very loud week.
And speaking of perfect ends, we have to talk about who you are sharing this energy with.
Yes, relationships are key this week.
Let's dive into matchmaking, magic numbers, and colors. The charts always point us toward the energies that blend best with yours, right?
Always.
Based on everything we just discussed, who is the absolute best match for a Sagittarius to spend their time with this week?
The astro data points directly and overwhelmingly to Aries as your perfect partner right now.
Aries, fire meeting fire.
Precisely. And the core reason lies in that Jupiter transit into Leo we talked about.
Right, the confidence boost.
When your ruling planet fills your soul with a massive desire for freedom, travel, and bold action, you need someone who will actually match that pace.
And Aries could do that.
An Aries partner is impulsive, brave, and deeply independent. When you look at an Aries and say, let's drive to the coast right now, they will not ask you for an itinerary or a budget.
They won't.
No, they will just grab their keys and beat you to the car.
Huh. Let's trace how an Aries fits into this specific week then.
Okay, let's look at Thursday.
On Thursday, July 2nd, when you have that magnetic charm from Venus and Lilith, the creative spark between you and an Aries is going to be intense, right?
Oh, off the charts. The conversation will flow perfectly, the physical connection will be electric, and they will make you feel completely alive.
Then, on the weekend, when Mars and Uranus bring that unpredictable lightning energy,
Your shared love for excitement will lead to a massive breakthrough idea or just a wildly fun adventure.
you will feed off each other's joy. It is a completely unstoppable combination.
They support your need for freedom because they need it just as much as you do.
But, not everyone is going to understand this wild energy.
That's true.
Who is the worst match for a Sagittarius right now? Who should the listener gently avoid this week?
The charts strongly suggest giving Pisces a lot of space this week.
Pisces. Okay, why?
Pisces is a water sign, and right now your roaring fire is simply going to boil their water, and their water is going to try and put out your fire.
That sounds messy.
The friction starts immediately on Monday.
Oh, with the Mercury retrograde in Cancer.
Yes, Cancer and Pisces are both sensitive water signs.
Right.
When Mercury scrambles communication, a Pisces is going to feel deeply insecure.
So how does that play out?
You will try to have a simple conversation about finances or daily plans, and because of the retrograde, they will hear a completely different, highly critical message. The confusion will be massive.
And it only gets worse on Thursday. Let's look at that emotional roller coaster day.
Right. On Thursday, when Jupiter triggers Chiron and brings up those deep financial insecurities, a Pisces absorbs all that anxious energy.
Because they're empathetic.
They are very empathetic, but when they feel anxious, they want to cling. They want reassurance.
And a Sagittarius does not want to cling.
Exactly. You, as a Sagittarius, deal with stress by demanding independence. You want to push people away to figure it out yourself.
So the Pisces just feels left out.
A Pisces will feel incredibly hurt and rejected by your blunt need for space.
And the final breaking point is the weekend, isn't it?
Yes, Saturday.
When the Mars and Uranus energy hits, you want to explode out of the house and find an adventure to burn off the adrenaline.
Right. But the wild, unpredictable energy of Uranus completely overwhelms a Pisces.
They don't want to go.
It makes them want to hide away in their safe space and process their feelings. You have massive differences in your basic coping styles right now. You are pulling in completely opposite directions.
Neither person is wrong, but the combination this week causes unnecessary pain.
It really does. It is best to just give each other room to breathe.
Let the Pisces rest and go find an Aries to run wild with. I love that. Finally, let's share the lucky extras to keep in your pocket this week.
Yes, the fun stuff.
Your color of the week is purple.
A great royal color.
Wear it. Keep a purple pen on your desk, or, just look out for it in the world as a little visual reminder that luck is on your side.
I love that tip.
And your lucky numbers to watch for this week are 9, 14, 28, 36, 41, and 52.
Those specific numbers carry the vibration of your lucky Jupiter transits.
So if you see them,
Pay close attention to the thoughts you are having in that exact moment.
because it might mean something.
Yes, it's a little wink from the universe.
As we wrap up this massive forecast, we always want to leave you with a final thought to chew on.
Right.
Something to take with you as you navigate the days ahead. What is the central question for our Sagittarius listeners this week?
I want you to focus deeply on the tension we saw at the very start of the week.
Monday.
Yes. The fight between the strict, hardworking Capricorn moon and the wild, expansive Jupiter in Leo energy.
Structure versus freedom.
Exactly. Ask yourself, how can I build a daily routine that actually supports my wildest adventures rather than holding me back?
Oh, that's a great question.
We often think of rules and budgets as cages.
Especially a Sagittarius.
Right. But if you build the right structure, it becomes a launch pad. Discipline buys you freedom. Think about how your daily habits can fund your joy.
Build the routine that funds the adventure. What a powerful way to frame the week.
It changes everything when you look at it that way.
It really does. Well, thank you so much for joining us and listening to this episode on Horoscope TV.
It was a pleasure.
We love breaking down the charts and helping you navigate the energy ahead. Please remember to subscribe to the feed right now so you can get notified the exact moment the next episode is available. We want to make sure you have your map ready every single week. Have a lucky, bold, and beautiful week ahead.